Yeah. Well, one of the things that we got back early on was, when you do you have research groups that go out and say, we'll work out what's good about the candidate, what's not so good about the candidate. And we knew early on that, some of our research groups came back and told us quite clearly that one of the biggest issues I would face is the colour of my skin. And I didn't talk. I can talk about it now because it's at the end of the campaign. I don't want people saying, he's constantly pulling on the race card, but that is a reality for me, and was a reality for our team. And
can you expand on a little bit? What was that saying, that kind of research?
Yeah, just that, what are the things that might hinder people voting for him is essentially what that kind of research is telling you. And we knew that my race, or the colour of my skin, well, that's what they said, was going to be a challenge. I remember we were out door knocking, and I met a woman who was just out, I think she was walking her dog or something. I was standing outside my van, the van that had my face on it, big smile. And I remember her saying to me, she said, oh yes, I would consider voting for you. I do want to vote for someone who sits more to the left, but you just seem so aggressive. And I said, oh, and I was standing there with my campaign manager. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. And we had only been talking for a couple of minutes, and maybe that, unfortunately, that kind of a story might summarise what that bit of feedback meant, is that for some people, a tall brown man represents something makes them feel really uncomfortable. And we know from clinical psychology research across the world that that's how tall brown men are perceived often. Yeah, unscientifically, but we as a team, with a number of people, both internal to the team and outside, who are saying, that's at least a 20,000 vote kind of deficit that you come in with. And I thought, yep, cool, that's right. We can overcome those hurdles. And I think it was important to us to see them as minor hurdles, as hurdles you just get through as you build blocks. We were thinking, how do we build blocks in this campaign? I think that's part of the approach we took.